flight home on Saturday after all the stuff that you went through a couple hours earlier?
I enjoyed it a lot, actually. A flight after a win is always good. You never want to go home on a sad flight. So, just seeing that my guys pulled it through, that flight was very fun.
Could you walk us through the play and kind of what you thought was going to happen to you when they went to review?
Honestly, I thought that they would just see that it wasn't intentional and maybe, okay, I understand that the rules. So I was thinking maybe flagrant one, they shoot the free throws, get the ball. Wasn't thinking ejection though. But everybody has to make the call, and a lot of people disagree with it. I did personally, but it's okay. The rule is the rule, so you just got to follow it. My guys had my back, so it was good at the end of the day.
When you walked off the court, it looked like it was, I don't know if you were looking for clarification from the official. What did he tell you? Like, give you an explanation of why they went with the flagrant two? When it looked like you guys were chatting a little.
I mean, yeah, I went and asked him a question, and he gave me a like a breakdown of the rule and how it said in the rule book. So after that, I just had to tip my hat to him, nod my head, and just go on about my business.
Greg said you were pretty emotional in the locker room at halftime. Where'd that emotion come from? Just
I don't know. I felt like when I had got in the game, we had a good rhythm, and me personally, I felt like I had a good rhythm. I felt like I was bringing that spark like I normally do, and it was just a lot of built-up frustration because I didn't know whether to be mad, sad, or like I was just pacing back and forth for at least a good 10 minutes. But I settled down after I seen the guys at half.
He mentioned that he said that, or he told you that they were going to come through for you. How much did it mean that they actually did, and what was that celebration like afterwards?
It meant a lot, and I could even speak on the celebration during the game. I was back there. I had it pulled up on my phone, and it was just loud. I'm sure the guys who were outside our doors at work at Purdue heard me yelling. I was yelling after every bucket. Anybody scored, I was yelling. So just watching the team come through, it really meant a lot that they had my back.
What does that say about this team? I mean, you guys have talked about it all year, and I think some people on the outside may not believe how much this team has come together, but this really is a band of brothers, isn't it?
That just goes to show how tight-knit we are. We're more about our actions and not just words. So, when my guys said that they had my back and they went out there and showed that, it just meant a lot. And it's just a testament to our word. Like, when we say we together, we are together, and it'll be like that for the remainder of the year.
You got Illinois now coming up. Is there a little extra fire now in you, just getting ready to get back on the court after missing the second half?
Honestly, I wouldn't say there's extra fire. There's always fire there, I am happy to get back out there, though, just to play a full game instead of just, a couple minutes. But, we're excited. It's the next game, so, always excited for that next opportunity to play again.
I mean, you mentioned it. It seemed like you were getting a bit of a rhythm. You had the floater, the shot clock running down, a couple of nice plays. How does it feel when you're going from there to really the game, you're not being able to play anymore in that second?
Oops.
Ooh.
Don't talk yet. Now I'm ready.
I think that's where the frustration came from. I felt like I was in a pretty good rhythm. Like even early in warm-ups, like pregame, I felt like I was in a good rhythm, and then just not being able to play the entire game just kind of had me very upset. But things happen. It was out of my control. Got to control what I can control.
I mean, you saw Janicki come in, the second half and really give a spark. What did that kind of mean to you?
I love that, and I expressed that to him after the game a lot. I just told him like, man, like, you went in there and you shined, bro. I was like, usually if I was playing, I would have probably been in most of that, like a lot of the good amount of that time. But with him, he stepped up big, and like I was just so happy for him because Janicki works so hard behind closed doors. Like nobody knows how hard he works but us. So it's like seeing him shine like that. I was back there just yelling Janicki the whole time.
You probably trust Jack can come in and do something like that, but I mean, do you put a lot of responsibility on yourself to be that steadying presence? Like, do you I guess how much value do you put on your role and to that kind of go into the emotion when you're not able to kind of go and do it?
Yeah, because I'm a vocal guy. I'm probably one of the most vocal on the team. So just not being able to be there with my guys and like talking, even if I'm not on the court, like just being on the bench, able to talk in the huddles, it means a lot. So just not being there kind of hurt. But I know the guys. I've talked to them. They said the huddles were even better. Like Coach Gar said that he rarely even had to talk in the huddles because everybody had bought in so much, and that just shows how much of a brotherhood we got.
Are they good with Cam? We let him go?
A couple things real quick. One, I assume when you're back there by yourself, or it was someone in the locker room just for lack of a better word, keeping you company as.
Nah, I was back there by myself with my thoughts in the game. I also might have did a little homework while I was back there to cool myself down. I just needed something to take my mind off what had just happened. So I was watching the game on my phone, and then I had my iPad, so I was like just doing homework.
Oh, okay.
Being productive with my time.
Yeah, maximize your time. And then the picture. I don't know whose idea it was to do the picture with came out pretty well. What was whose idea?
Shout out Rolly. Shout out Rolly for that picture idea.
You
he came in there and was like, everybody get around Cam and let's take this picture. And it was a great idea. My boys had my back and it shows.
Very good. Okay, thank you, man.
Thanks, guys.